What's up, guys? It's Lion King Zachary. Today is gonna be a short video. I just found a subject today when I was working. I was talking with my coworkers and my boss. I was just talking about getting another job and replacing my side job. And I don't know why, but they tried to convince me to not go into the the specific job that I wanted. I wanted to be a server in a restaurant, pretty much. They tried to convince me that it wasn't a good idea. I didn't really understand it. I just didn't get why they tried to convince me to not do something that I wanted to do. My boss told me that he employed someone a few years ago that did what I was planning on doing, and he ended up quitting the job that I'm doing, full time. And I don't know why he tried to compare me to this guy. I don't want to do it to get a better job than working in that place. It's to get more money. It's not. It's to achieve the goal that I want to get to by the end of the year. It's just because my other side job isn't giving me much, so I gotta get a better one so I can get something better by the end of the year. Because I can get something that I believe could be good, but I just want something better. The more work I put in, the better. So one of my coworkers tried to convince me to not, because apparently when you work in food chains and stuff, you go nuts. You start losing yourself. You start becoming someone you weren't at the beginning. You start being mean and shit. But I really just want to say that I just want to prove them wrong. I don't want to shove it in their face. I don't care about it. But they they just try to convince me that I couldn't do it and stay sane. And I just want to show the opposite. I can do it. I can do better. I can even keep the side job I have right now and just do it when someone is missing or something during the week. And I just work there like 15 to 13 hours a week. It's really just at minimum wage, it's really just not good. And I want more. I want at least like 20, and I can't even get 18. So it's really just ass. So I just want to change it so I can get a better one that, I think working in a food place would guarantee me pretty much 10 hours a day without even including tip, and it could go to 12 hours. So 24 hours, 9 hours more, tip would just give me so much more wiggle room for what I want to attain by the end of the year. So it may seem hard to them, but I want to do what's hard. I worked in concrete and it was the hardest job I ever had, and they were saying like it's not even comparable. It's not even close to be as hard as working in concrete. It's like, are you even? Do you even know what it is like to work in concrete? Feeling sore every single day, not wanting to wake up every single day, and I still did it. I didn't quit it. They forced me out because I was too performing. I was running. I was giving my damnness. I was just giving my all. And they threw me out because people with experience work work less. They talk more. They take more breaks. They're chilling on the work. They smoke. And I was just trying to give my best. I wanted to be outperforming. So if you have the will to be the greatest, I mean, just do the best you can. You should do what's hard. You shouldn't be in fear in front of something that should be hard. You should be aspiring to be better the next day. That's how I was when I was working in concrete. I wasn't like, oh shit, man, that day was terrible, man. I just don't want to work tomorrow. No, I go to sleep early, get some good sleep, wake up early, go for my daily run, and go back to work. Even though I knew by the end of the day I'd be sore as fuck. I mean, I was sleeping like a baby because, it drained me so much. So really, I was really glad that I had such a job. Yeah, it was hard. Of course it was. But that's what I need. It's not what I want, it's what I need. I need some objective that I can't really reach. That's what everyone should aspire to do. Cuz if you want all the dreams you want, if you want to attain them, you can't be lazy about it. You can't just do what you want. You got to do what you need. And if you do the hard things now, tomorrow is going to be easier. You'll be stronger, more efficient, you'll know more, you'll know how to move less and do more. Because that's also a thing that I learned in construction work. Like at first, a job that should have took me, let's say, 15 to 20 minutes, I did it in an hour and a half. Because I couldn't even use my hammer like nonstop for fucking 5 minutes. I couldn't. Just smashing, 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 nonstop. It's hard. But did I just quit? Like, no, I can't. Can someone do it for me? No, I continued. I pushed through, even though my fucking boss was like, "Oh, you should be doing it in 10 minutes." I mean, I didn't give a fuck. I just kept on doing it. That's the work ethic you should have. Don't give a fuck about what they say. I mean, you can listen to it. I'm not saying to not listen to them, but when they just shit on you, don't give a fuck. Like, of course, you have to listen to critique to get better, understand. But he didn't explain anything to me. He didn't explain to me how I was supposed to take a form, how I was supposed to smack the head. He didn't explain me anything. So I was wasting enormous amounts of energy for one head. Like he told me that it should be taking me one hit per head, on if I was doing okay, but it took me at least three when I was doing good. But he didn't explain to me how I was supposed to do it. He didn't take the time to do it. But at this new job, I take critiques. Sometimes my boss tells me, "Oh, you've been doing this wrong. You should be more careful." But he's being nice about it. He's not being a piece of shit. He's actually listening to what I have to ask. If I have a problem, I go ask it. They respond. They give me a clear idea of what I'm supposed to do. But on that construction job, I'd ask something and he'd be mad because he'd have to re-explain it to me when in the first place he didn't explain it well. And the worst thing is he wasn't even working at all. He was just sitting around talking, doing his shit sometimes working, but half-assed just to follow the other space. When the one that was there for the longest time was there for like 2 months, so he wasn't really doing an amazing job. So he was following a noob. It was kind of no brainer. That job was just physical and it was really rude mentally. Like even that guy that was also a noob was shit talking me over nothing when he knew himself what I was going through. Like there were these two guys that started working a bit after me that had 10 years of experience, and I was working faster than both combined. Maybe not twice as fast as both combined, but still I was going faster than them. You know, on the thing that I was saying, hammering the heads nonstop, I was going faster than both of them working at the same time. It seemed crazy to me. With 10 years of experience, and they're glad these people are here. But they never ever gave me any respect for all the work I put in. Even though they told me at first that they knew I would quit, they made a bet that I would leave before the end of the week. Um, they made another bet that I would leave before the second week starts, and I proved them wrong every single time. I always came back. I was prepared mentally. I didn't I wasn't there to have fun. I was there to have a hard time. Cause doing what's hard benefits you on the long term. May not seem like it, but the more you do things you don't like, the more you start to enjoy them. And if you do the things you don't think you should be doing, well, it gets you closer to that end goal. Cause you gain more experience, you get better, stronger, wiser. So yeah, just about doing what seems impossible. Always prove them wrong. Always. Have ego. It's important. You shouldn't be letting yourself down because others are telling you so. They don't want to push you upwards? Fuck them. I try to elevate everyone around me. So if they try to push me down, I'm just not gonna bother. I'm just not. I'm gonna listen to them, of course, but you know, just like I'm saying, I still remember what they said. You know, I listened to it, but do I really care about it? No. I'm gonna prove them wrong, cause that's what matters. Having ego and pushing through. You have to earn that ego. You gotta do the things you don't believe you should be doing, or you don't really enjoy. I don't go work out every day because I enjoy it, really. You know, before going to the gym, I'm just like, damn, I just want to skip, you know? I just want to go do my videos, game, listen to music, watch some videos, and, go to sleep. But that's lacking. You gotta be the better you. You can't just compete with others because most of the times others aren't even putting themselves or aren't even competing versus something else. So your first enemy should be yourself. You gotta be the better you. So yeah, that's it. Um, have a good one. Eat well, sleep well, rest well, train well, and have a good one. See you guys.